Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now this content is part 2, or you can say the follow-up to the initial content that I had related to my Arken Zulus that I was having some problems with. Now if you go back and you watch that content, in a nutshell, what was happening with the Zulus mounted up on this 6.5 Grendel modern sporting rifle, the unit was shutting off. I also had some issues with the brightness not performing like it should on that Zulus. Now in that content, I talked about the process of reaching out to DNT, not Arken, when it relates to one of these Zulus products. Now I did misspeak in that content, and I kind of alluded to DNT being, kind of a branch of Arken. And I misspoke with that and was corrected. DNT is its own entity, all right? So with that, anyway, I took my Zulus, I reached out to DNT. DNT got back with me really quick on social media, had me fill out that RMA form. I filled that out over a holiday weekend. It took a couple days, but DNT did reach right back out to me. They sent me an email. Not only did they send an email, but they sent me out a replacement before I even got that failing Zulus out to them to make this right. So I do have the replacement Zulus here. Now this is the Zulus HD. This is not the model with the laser rangefinder. And I want to tell you guys a little bit about this model over that initial one that I have. Now it may not really mean a whole lot, but the boxes are a little bit different. You know, DNT has taken some time and they've kind of a little bit more attention to detail inside this box. This is a box exactly like the Thermite. You've got the kind of the felt cloth here. But getting to my Zulus, if I can get it out of the package here. So here is the Zulus. Now I had a bit of time playing around with this. DNT sent me the batteries, the charger, the mount, everything is in here, and I monkeyed around with this thing a little bit. It's not mounted up on the 6.5 Grendel to test the recoil situation. However, DNT has released some content, and what they're talking about is they think they may have found the issue why not only I am having problems with these units shutting off under recoil. So on your Zulus, what we're talking about here for the solution, this right here on the side, this is your cap. Now what this is where your battery is going to go in on here, and I'm going to take this off for you guys real quick and show you something here. So inside your cap, there is a spring inside there. Here's where your battery goes. There's a spring inside there as well. Now what DNT is suggesting is that when users are putting this cap on, now you want to kind of take your time a bit. This is all aluminum. We've got relatively kind of fine threads on here. But get your threads started, and what they're suggesting is users may not be putting this cap on all the way. So I've got this cap snugged up. Got this on there really well. I have played around a bit with this. Now my Zulus that I sent back was a very, very early one produced by Arken. And these Zuluses have a little bit different hardware in them, as well as firmware updates that I was not running on that old unit. And I can tell you, I am extremely pleased with this, the performance that I'm getting out of this, the clarity. It's hard to explain, but just everything about it, this newer Zulus compared to my original old one with a very low serial number, this thing is running very nice. It's very clear and everything. But overall, what this content is about is talking about that process of returning a Zulus, getting in touch with customer service with DNT. How long did everything take? Am I happy with it? I'm going to tell you there are some genuine complaints with Arken about people having a delayed reaction and getting contacted back when they reach out to customer service, or they're emailing the wrong people. They complain about not having a phone number, just different things like that. And I can tell you, I did not run into any of that with the DNT at all. The process was very, very smooth, streamlined. The web page, getting a hold of the company and filling out what your problems are on that RMA form, extremely simple. You're going to need your device. You're going to need the serial numbers off your device and your proof of purchase, because these things do not have a lifetime warranty on them like a standard optic, glass optic, or say something like that from Arken. So you plug that simple information in and somebody's going to reach out to you. Again, I did this over Labor Day weekend here, so I expected a bit of a delay. but it wasn't too bad. DNT got right back to me. They shipped this thing out. They shipped immediately in the email a prepaid UPS slip for me to box up the other unit and get that thing sent off. Now, what I did, I waited for this one to come in, pulled this out of the box, put the old one in the box, taped it up, slapped that on, and away it went. So I'm real happy with the process, the customer service, the overall contact, the emailing, and everything that's happened with Glenn over at DNT. He did a really professional job, real quick, and follow up. I do plan to make some more content with getting this actually all mounted up here on this 6.5, zeroing it, sending some rounds downrange with it, getting it all set up for my winter predator hunting season, and reporting back how it works and if it's staying on. But so far, so good talking about that customer service. It is good, and I'm really not expecting any problems with this. I hope that was just a fluke, or maybe it was just me not turning this thing tight enough. So, hey, with that, I hope you guys find this content useful. If you have a Zulus, your cap's loose, or if you're looking at returning something to Arken or DNT, I think you're going to have a pleasant experience, and I'll be happy with the outcome. So, hey, thanks for checking back in, and get on out there. Keep on shooting.